Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at X-Men Road to Onslaught Volume 1 and this is the lead up to X-Men Avengers Onslaught. Alright, it is mainly an X-Men event, but it does certainly end with Avengers, and the Avengers having probably the Fantastic Four, I think, having the most consequences out of it. So throwing in the Avengers irritated me, but it's there. This volume was meant to be one volume, and then they've decided that there's so much material. Maybe there were things that they didn't think that they wanted to add in there. So they created Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 2 has not been announced, although Onslaught Aftermath has been announced. So I'm hoping, obviously this has just been released, I'm hoping by this time next year we've got Volume 2 and we can read it. Now, I remember fondly, so when I was getting into X-Men, there were two stories that I really wanted to read. One was Age of Apocalypse, which is where this stems on from, and the other one was Onslaught. And I remember there were 4 books for each series that chronologically captured the whole lot. And then they did release Road to Onslaught, and I can't remember why. I certainly got Volume 1, but I couldn't find the others. Now, I have read the lead up to Onslaught because I've read them on Marvel Unlimited when I was doing one of my X-Men years, as I call them, where I try to plow through it. It probably takes you a good couple of years to get through all the X-Men material these days, because there is so much. It's been going on for so long. So I certainly am excited to have this, because now I can just drop it. I can just read it and go into, hopefully when we get Volume 2, go straight into X-Men Avengers. So this is the cover, and it sort of fades here. And you've got a little Wolverine down there, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure what sort of cover I've got. I don't think I've got any particular cover, but this one certainly does go around. So what does this collect? X-Men Prime 1, Uncanny X-Men 322 to 328, X-Men Annual 95, and then X-Men on its own 42 to 47, X-Men Annual 95, X-Men Unlimited 8 to 9, Sabretooth Special, Wolverine Gambit Victims 1 to 4, which I was surprised to, unless that has some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? It has some sort of emphasis on the bigger picture. In my mind, this is already in the Wolverine books already, so I feel like that's double dipping. And Starjammers 1 to 4. Once again, I feel like Starjammers, not that I've ever read it, but I feel like that was in another book as well. But I could be talking rubbish. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's just in this one, because it makes the most sense. So in terms of issue count, goodness, I've not got my glasses on me. I'm not going to try and work that out. I'm not going to do it. So the creators, and In the Shadow of Onslaught. Okay, I did it. There's 28 issues, if I've done my maths correctly. So that is, don't get me wrong, we've had omnibuses that are sort of 20-odd issues before. It's not an unknown, but I feel like Marvel are trying to milk this for all it's worth, or they feel like there is actually enough material that too big an omnibus is going to be bad for readers, collectors like me and you. So we got some nice 90s X-Men on there. Wow, that looks pretty cool. I do like that. That's really decent. So now comes the hard part. The hard part being when I do this. And I should have prepared my area sooner. Let's see how well I can do this. This is hit and miss. This either works out really, really well and is considered a real success, or it is a disaster. Nice picture of Bishop and Gambit there, who are all the talented team there. Let's see if we can get that angle a bit better. There we go. stop bouncing. I do apologize for all the bounciness, and hopefully I can try not to knock it any more. There is a page. I knew there was another page. No, okay. Not the page that I thought it was going to be. So this is X-Men Prime. And this just picks up after the Age of Apocalypse and sets things up. If I remember rightly, there is a young mutant killed. Yes, there is. Attacked by human beings, Homo sapien. And it leaves us in a reminder that the world fears and hates mutants. And then we have lots of other things going on that I cannot remember. I'm not going to lie, so I'm just going to flick through here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like I said, it's hit and miss. I don't want this bouncing around because it's annoying. If I was watching this video, I would be not impressed. So if you stayed this long, thank you very much. Let's see if I can do this without knocking it off anymore. The biggest thing that I remember in this is obviously the fact that Juggernaut gets his butt kicked big time and obviously is discovered, and it's like, who on earth can do that? That is obviously my biggest reminder in there as well. Oh, there's some mojo stuff. That's pretty cool. So like I said, I'm not going to remember any of all this stuff. You know, I've read this maybe once all the way through, or maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Who remembers? I can't remember what I was reading as a kid. I probably was getting the odd issue off this. Bishop, obviously, his presence is very well known. Got some Sabretooth action there. Archangel. So there's some great stuff going on here. Oh my goodness. That is not what you want. Trying to be careful. I knock my damn book. It's not damaged though. And then the Starjammers stuff at the end. So, Starjammers stuff I've never read. I'm looking forward to reading that for sure. So, no idea what that is on about. And then, obviously, we have some extras at the end. Ooh, I've got these cards. That makes me very happy. Yeah, just some nice pieces in there, some sketches. Yeah, it's never anything special, is it, really? I'm never bothered by these things at all. There we go, that's that picture that, for some reason, did not crop up at all. There we go. And the end. So, there it is. Be not too traumatized from going through that. So, a very, very good start from 2025 perspective in terms of Omnibus's release. So, getting this one now. I think I've got X-Force to do at some point. Obviously, I've done that previously, but I'm going to be doing that again. And then hopefully we'll get some more omnibuses throughout 2025. Hopefully we'll get some surprise announcements at some point as well, which I always do like. So, but other than that, here it is. If you like my video, do please support me by subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. Thank you everybody that's subscribed to my channel already. Look after yourself. Embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.